My beloved child, listen closely. I have seen the nights when you stared at the ceiling, hoping sleep would come, but finding only waves of thought crashing over your heart. I have watched you carry burdens that were never meant to be lifted alone. I have counted the tears that no one else saw and heard the prayers you never spoke aloud. You thought they were whispers lost in the dark, but they reached my throne as clear as light. Every sigh, every tremble, every unspoken plea, I have held them. You have walked through days when faith felt fragile, when hope seemed like a language you once knew but forgot how to speak. You've told yourself to be strong, to keep smiling, to keep moving, even when your soul was tired of pretending. I know the pain that hides behind your smile, the ache that lives in your bones, the questions that you keep locked away because you fear they make you sound faithless. My child, you are not faithless. You are human, and I delight in your humanity. You have asked me, Lord, where are you in all this? And I answer you now, I have never left. I was there in the silence that felt empty, in the waiting that felt endless, in the disappointment that broke you quietly. I was there in the hospital room, in the long commute home, in the arguments that left your heart bruised. I was there when you felt unseen, when you doubted your worth, when you thought you were forgotten. You were never alone, not for a single breath. The pain you carry is real, but it is not forever. I am closer than the ache in your chest, closer than the fear that keeps you awake, closer than the memories that replay when the world goes quiet. I am not a distant observer, I am a present healer. I dwell not only in cathedrals, but also in hospital halls, kitchen corners, and sleepless nights. My presence is not something you must earn. It is the air around you, the heartbeat within you, the calm that still whispers even when storms rise. Do you remember the times when peace came for no reason? When a song, a sunrise, or a stranger's kindness softened something inside you? That was me. I have been sending reminders of my nearness in every gentle thing. The warmth on your face when the morning sun breaks through your window, that is my reminder. The strength that carries you when you thought you were empty, that is my spirit within you. The moments you laughed again after long seasons of tears, that is my joy returning to your heart. You thought your prayers were small, that I only move in the grand and miraculous, but the truth is, I work most tenderly in the quiet. When you breathe and whisper my name, I draw near. When you cry without words, I interpret every tear. When you feel too weak to stand, I become the ground beneath your trembling feet. When you lose your song, I hum over you until melody returns. My child, healing is not always sudden. It is often the steady sunrise after a long night. You may not see it yet, but light is breaking through. The things that once tore at your soul are losing their hold. The lies that told you you'd never recover are dissolving in the light of my truth. You are healing even in your waiting. You are growing even in your stillness. You are being carried even in your weakness. Do not mistake silence for absence. When you can't feel me, trust that I am closer than ever. The roots of your faith grow deepest in the dark. I am teaching your soul to rest when the outcome is unseen, to trust when the answer is delayed, to breathe even when the air feels thin. You are learning the sacred rhythm of surrender, not giving up but giving in to my care. I know that sometimes you wonder if your pain has purpose. Hear me clearly. Not one moment of suffering is wasted. Every tear you've shed has watered seeds of compassion in your soul. Every heartbreak has made room for deeper love. Every disappointment has carved out space for divine joy. What the enemy meant to crush you is becoming the soil where miracles will grow. I am restoring what was broken, not always the same way it was before, but better, purer, rooted in eternity. You may not recognize the process, but you will recognize the promise when it blooms. You will look back one day and realize that even the detours were directions in disguise. Every delay was protection. Every loss was a doorway to something eternal. Be still, my beloved. You do not need to perform for my peace. You need only to receive it. Breathe slowly. Let your shoulders drop. Let the weight slide off your chest. You are safe in me. You are held by hands that do not tremble. The same hands that shaped galaxies are holding your story together, thread by thread, moment by moment. Nothing has slipped through my grasp. Not your future, not your family, not your faith. When the pain rises like a tide, speak my name. When doubt whispers louder than hope, speak my truth. When fear tries to convince you that you are forgotten, remember this. I engraved your name on my hands. The marks that held the nails hold your story still. I do not abandon what I have redeemed. I do not lose what I have loved. You say, Lord, I don't see a way. And I say, I am the way. You say, I am tired. And I say, come to me and I will give you rest. You say, I can't do this anymore. And I say, you don't have to. I am your strength. You say, the pain is too much. And I say, my grace is enough. Lift your eyes, my child. The horizon is not the end. It is the beginning of what I am doing next. You thought this season was about loss, but it is about restoration. You thought the delay meant denial, but it is divine timing. You thought the silence was punishment, but it was preparation. I am rewriting your story with the ink of mercy. You are not behind. You are being positioned. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being rebuilt with divine design. You are not forgotten. You are favored. You are not disqualified. You are chosen. Every scar on your soul is becoming a doorway for my glory to shine through. When you step outside today, notice the light. Feel the wind against your face. Hear the faint hum of creation. It all testifies of me. The same God who paints the sky each morning knows the exact color of your tears. The same one who commands the tides knows how to calm your anxious mind. I am not far away. I am right here, breathing peace into every restless corner of your heart. Do not rush your healing. Do not despise the slow mending of grace. Every breath you take is a declaration of my faithfulness. Every sunrise is a whisper of my mercy. Every heartbeat is proof that I am not finished with you yet. The world may measure progress by speed, but I measure it by surrender. The world may celebrate strength, but I celebrate trust. You don't need to impress me, you need to invite me. Let me sit with you in the ache. Let me carry what you keep trying to fix. Let me be your stillness when you can't find peace. I am not asking you to understand everything. I am asking you to trust that I do. I'm not asking you to hold it together. I am asking you to let me hold you. There will come a day when the tears that fall now will become the waters that baptize your joy. There will come a day when you will thank me, not just for the miracles that came quickly, but for the ones that came quietly and changed you forever. Until then, breathe, rest, receive. My love has no expiration. My peace has no rival. My presence has no distance. You are mine, and I am closer than your pain.